A young woman narrowly escaped an armed robbery after a pickup truck driver intervened during the incident. According to the video, the woman was walking alone on a quiet street when a suspect approached her, brandished a firearm, and demanded her phone. The victim appeared visibly distressed during the encounter. As the robbery was unfolding, a pickup truck stopped nearby and the driver intervened, forcing the suspect to break off the attack. The suspect fled the scene shortly afterward. The woman was not injured. Authorities are reviewing the footage as part of an ongoing investigation. Two suspects were seen roaming the area in search of a victim before targeting a 75-year-old man who owns a local store. According to reports, the suspects ignored a woman nearby and focused instead on the elderly store owner. As soon as they entered the premises, the man recognized the danger and reacted immediately. His quick and decisive response caught the suspects by surprise, prompting them to abandon the robbery and flee the scene without taking anything. No injuries were reported. The incident highlights how situational awareness and rapid reaction can play a critical role during criminal encounters. A robbery attempt ended abruptly after one of the suspects accidentally discharged a firearm, striking his accomplice. According to reports, a man was sitting and using his phone when two suspects approached him. One of the suspects brandished a handgun and demanded the victim's belongings. During the confrontation, the armed suspect unintentionally pulled the trigger, firing a shot that hit his partner. The sudden gunfire caused immediate panic. The gunman fled the scene in fear, abandoning his wounded accomplice and leaving the robbery unfinished. Cornered against a wall by five motorbike robbers, the man appeared helpless. But instead of giving in, he pretended to fall, then suddenly pulled out a gun. In an instant, the situation flipped. Caught off guard and panicking, the robbers scattered and fled. The confrontation ended with the victim unharmed and the criminals empty-handed. A bold robbery unfolded in broad daylight when a motorbike rider arrived at a victim's home, forced his way inside, and threatened the homeowner with a gun. But instead of giving in, the homeowner stood his ground and fought back, pushing the armed suspect out onto the street. At that critical moment, a passing driver witnessed the attack and immediately intervened, helping restrain the robber. The incident ended with the suspect stopped and served as a powerful reminder of the strength of courage and the true spirit of community. On her way to work, Dilma, a fearless female police officer, was suddenly ambushed when armed robbers swerved their car to block her path. Without a moment's hesitation, she drew her weapon and opened fire. The sharp crack of gunshots shattered the street's calm, sending two of the attackers fleeing in panic and abandoning their accomplice behind the wheel. Outmatched and trapped, the remaining suspect stepped out of the car, raised his hands, and dropped face down on the pavement in total surrender. Two men cruised through the neighborhood on a motorbike, searching for an easy target. They soon spotted a man walking alone with a backpack, exactly what they were looking for. In a split second, the man dressed in black jumped off the bike, violently grabbing the backpack and phone. The attack was fast and aggressive, but the victim was ready. Reacting with speed and precision, he fought back decisively. The sudden resistance completely shattered the robber's plan. shocked and panicked. A shocking incident captured on video shows three suspects breaking into a store and overpowering those inside during an attempted robbery. Just as the situation spiraled out of control, a brave individual stepped in. Acting decisively and without hesitation, he confronted the suspects and managed to subdue them, bringing the crime to an abrupt end. The powerful moment stands as a reminder that courage and quick action can make a difference, and serves as an inspiring example of standing up against wrongdoing when it matters most. Security cameras captured the shocking moment two men were attacked just after stepping out of their car. The robbers rushed in aggressively, threatening to steal their cash and drive off with the vehicle. But instead of surrendering, the victims fought back with explosive force. Within seconds, the situation flipped completely. Caught off guard by the sudden resistance, the attackers panicked and fled the scene, empty-handed. Security camera footage captured a terrifying moment as a family stopped their car in front of their home and was suddenly approached by two armed robbers attempting to steal their belongings. Refusing to let his loved ones be harmed, the man took cover behind a concrete pillar and fired his weapon to defend his family. The sudden sound of gunfire shocked the attackers, who immediately abandoned the attempt and fled the scene. What could have ended in tragedy instead became a powerful example of courage, awareness, and decisive action under pressure.